It is time now for Made in Connecticut. Now, plastic straws are slowly becoming a thing of the past. Lots of restaurants are working on alternatives so they can help the environment.
Sophie Zezula came up with a new kind of straw, not a paper one, not a candy one, but it's a frozen straw.
And you're here to tell us how this started. This is so cool. So tell me, you were just sitting around the dinner table with your family and you're, ding ding, I have an idea?
Yeah, so we signed up for the Invention Convention when I was 10 years old, and we were starting to think of different inventions that I could do for it. So we were at a restaurant and we were all sitting down, and I started thinking, and I was looking around at all these people with plastic straws on their table, and how they were only used for a couple of minutes until they were put into the landfill and then went into the ocean. So I made this biodegradable ice straw.
This is simply remarkable. And then you do, so you come up with it, and then you have to go and get a prototype, and then you have to go and design. What are we looking at here? What is this? So?
Okay, so this is the mold. So like around like the couple of, we have like the thin one and then the thick one. So all you do is you fill this up with water, or this one. You put the tin foil over it.
Okay.
Like this.
Yeah.
And then you just take the meat skewer and
that's just a meat skewer.
And put it through. So once this is filled up with water and we put it in the freezer, then a couple hours later it's frozen.
So show us, you brought your cooler along so we can see what an ice straw would look like.
Yeah.
I guess it's multi-purpose because it can keep our drinks cold too.
Yeah, so here's a few of them. Here's
I actually have my little, my lemonade drink. Can I have the long one?
Yeah, so here's these.
Can I have this one? Because this one's a long one.
Okay. Should we put the water in?
Yep. Here, wait. Maybe this one's better. You can use this one.
Okay.
Actually, I need it to be, well, I'm going to try that.
Yeah, you could try that.
Karen, can I have a bottle of water?
Sure. There we go. Do you want it in the glass? Sophie brought us a glass.
No, I'll just use it right out of the...
Oh, okay.
Use it right out of the little container.
So, Sophie, should I try and drink from this like a regular straw?
First, lick your lips so it doesn't get stuck to your
lips.
That's a good idea.
We don't want a Christmas story moment.
Exactly.
Hang on one second.
Hang on. Works perfectly.
Hang on.
Not only that, but you get...
I got a little bit. It was my fault. I broke the top of it off when I was doing it. Here, let me try another one. So that's the other thing is...
Try one of the small ones.
If you need another one, it's no big deal because it's just ice, so we can use the first one as ice, right?
Now, have you thought about maybe like doing flavored water, like as, you know, and you know, freezing frozen water?
I forgot to lick my lip, yeah. It works really well. You do have to lick your lip. But I love the idea that it just melts down.
Yeah.
It's totally cool. Have you thought about maybe different flavors in the ice or no?
Yeah, like the summertime you could use lemonade for it, but yeah, we've been using water.
Right,
so tell us what happened at the Invention Convention.
So I started off at my school Invention Convention and I got second place in that.
Nice.
And then I went to a regionals one, and then I went to a states one and I got this, which is a recognized inventor. And then I went to a nationals one where I got second place for my age group and first place for Earth and Geosciences.
Wow.
That was fantastic. All right, so we want to know if you're rich and are you going to be a millionaire? Not yet. No. Her mom is standing behind her going, we'd love her to be a millionaire. Yeah, that would be awesome.
But seriously, do you have ideas or aspirations to try and take this to another level where people could actually use ice straws?
I mean, that would be great if they were like in restaurants and stuff. Yeah, that'd be
you never know. Maybe someone's watching who can help Sophie get her idea.
We got to get you on Shark Tank. Yeah, that's what we got to do. So that's great. And do you have any other ideas? Any other inventions that you're working on now?
Well, I have some for next year, but I can't tell you.
You can't tell. It's a very secret.
You'll have to come back and see how you're going to change the world then.
This is a smart young lady. I love this. And look, my straw is still here.
And we should say that Sophia's family, they're looking to patent the invention, so no one can take the idea.
Well, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
That was great. Want a drink? I got us some straws. Okay.